Hello and welcome. Now, I should be on Silverrun. I've even loaded Silverrun, but my heart wasn't in it. So I literally, this seems to be at the minute where the music's playing as that. that's that's a sort of idea of where the warmth is. It's a byline of a film, I think. Yeah, where the music's playing. I can't remember which film it is now, but yeah, that's the analogy I'm using. Yeah, this is where the music's playing in the minute. So, I know what it is. It's one of my favourite films. Conspiracy Theory. Mel Gibson. Yeah, it is. It's cracking film that is. Yes, he couldn't remember things, but it's where it felt right for him at any given time, and so this is what the music's playing for me at the minute. No, I'm going to be I'm going back. It's just that I just my heart wasn't in it, and I always find that those are the sessions that are really usually quite awful. So so I'm coming on here. I've done a bit more Riverside. I've done half a session on Riverside. Again, I'm trying really. It's because it is so massive. There's lots of things that aren't quite going as you would hope that they would, and so therefore I'm having to do things, and it's taking an awful lot longer. I'm also hoping there's a couple of mistakes that I've made. We sort of like it's such a complicated Let's Play that I'm not been on to check this, but I'm wondering. Obviously, when you distribute your stuff to a BGA, or if you've got two BGAs, how do you know that the stuff is going to go to both? How do you know it's not going to go to the first? And that's my dilemma. I'm not sure that it's going to go to the new one, in which case if it fills the first one first and doesn't split it equally. In fact, actually, I didn't really want to go to the old one at all because I think it was already processing stuff. So if it's gone to the other one as well, we're really seriously going to be in a bit of a mess. We are, yes. I've set the cultivator going. That's why the money's going down. It really is as simple as the work in the other ones sort of doing it. In fact, let's set this. We can actually do this and follow. Let's put that on. Do love this. Now I actually realised I tried to do the same thing on Agres Balcones because we'd already was doing something similar, and to be honest, no, this will not. You cannot get in on the left hand side, and yet there is a set of steps. I don't know what this is about. It will only go in from that side. Yeah, I tried the same on Agres Balcones, and I can only do it because because I had a very little tractor. Because of this, how small, obviously the trailer back went, I'm trying to think of it, trailer back goes right behind the car, and it's quite a small nose to this. It actually worked really well, but it wouldn't work for a lot. There are a lot of things it won't work for, so it was quite a unique setup. It was only when I tried to repeat the same on Agres that I realised that what we did on here is not always doable. It really isn't. Yes, you can see I've set him going. I'm going to set the other tractor going in a minute as well. I just wanted to get this lot on. As I said, we're straight back down to 23,954, and we really could do with another tractor, and yes, we could afford a really tiny one. But I'm trying to save up for the BGA. Now I do realise, as I said, we are really doing quite well, really, but then in another way we're not doing well right now. We've got potential money. Also, I may have been better to sell. I know I need that again in a minute, don't I? Where is that? Let's start the engine while that's still coming. We want to put this back down and go up without a back. Now also we want to unstrap this, ready for, do love this. What this represents is such good value. It is. I think that, any lorry, the hook lift lorries are fantastic, but this is good value, really excellent value. No, you need to be on the actual thing itself. That's the only thing that I would actually say I don't like. Right, now then, yes, he's going to crash into that because he's still following me, and that is only my fault. Nobody else's. Yeah. Right, let's drop that. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is enough. But that's the other reason I really didn't want to spend too much more money. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to spend too much more money. Right, that should work. Yeah, I never understand how they actually work. Right, so we need to be... Let's drop this down. And let's drop the 2 weights. Ooh. Yeah, and we're gonna... Right, let's put this on follow. And we'll get the cultivator number 2 going, and we will go and get the back. We shall. Right, let's get this on follow. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be coming back on this at the minute, but I say it's yeah. I did this with Orbella on. I know some of it is subconscious. I think I've said this quite a few times. I'm not a massive fan of problems, but I have got better at that. I do face them, but I was on Agres Balcones because I really fancied to go on Agres. I really did. I do love that map. It is amazing, but then I hit a problem, and it was that, and I thought, oh, more problems. So yeah, like on Riverside where the animals disappeared, and there's only so much of that you can cope with at any one time. So yeah, I basically just bailed and came on this where I haven't got any problems at the minute. Yeah, it's got mod clashes again. Something I've loaded or that doesn't like. Right, let's set this going. Yeah, and I thought I haven't got an hour to, not, I won't say waste, because it's not a waste when you sort it out, but I haven't got an hour to really spend on trying to sort it out. I just wanted to... Right, let's load the course. And then I shall, yeah, we'll talk as we go up to the top. So it is a 5.2 clear. That's not what I meant to do. Let's try that again. 5.2, load, activate. Hate that. That was clearly selected. I had this glitch in Courseway for an awful long time where it's selected but it doesn't seem to think it is. Right, so we want first, and we want right, and go. Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing. It was the wages for the workers that we needed. Yeah, it's you know, not forget where I was up to. Yeah, it's just nice sometimes when you've got nothing but problems. Riverside's problems one after another, and I'm determined I'm going to get through that. We're cracking on, but there's only so much of that you can face. Silverrun, I just literally went on and I just felt, yeah, just didn't feel the music. I will stick to that analogy. That's as best as I can actually put it into words. Now then, I was well across that road. You were travelling way too fast. Now how can I get out of that? You're an immovable object. Okay. Well, I've never seen one of that do that like that before. No, right, okay. Well, this is what a reset is for, and let's make sure that we are back home there. Yeah, this is when there's no escaping from that, really. I do bear some of the responsibility. I do I do realise this, but not all of it. No, definitely not. Right, let's grab that. Fuel. Yes, fuel is on. I'm not used to this, the way that fuel is going so quickly. But it's one of those things I'm trying to play. I'm debating. Obviously, we've got most of our settings are on hard economy. I mean, as in like the hard settings from a true start from scratch. We've only really got the economy settings on normal. Everything else is still... Have I not got that right? Oh, I'm not close enough, that's all. Yeah. Right, smashing. I do love these, and they have got the roller, so you could actually sort of start to drag away without, well, I suppose if you went too fast you'd cause friction to do some damage, but yeah, once they're off the ground. Do love this. So we'll be able to, now next time we cut the grass, and I do intend on cutting that bottom field but just not. Why am I losing speed? All speed. Yeah, just not thinking of doing it right now because we need to cut a course. And again, we've not really got enough tractors. Wow, we really haven't. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame about that back hitch not working with this. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about that, but because it wouldn't be able to do too much with the size of it. As I was saying yesterday, really the 48 tonner I think is about the right size for this. It's not. Yeah, there was another one that I had on Stone Valley, Pepe's, one of Pepe's, that again likewise was. It's a small lorry, and one of the Fiats. It really isn't made for like monstrous tasks. It really isn't. I do want a shed really badly, but again, BGA first, and yeah, I suppose seriously we could record the field for Field 8. It's not a massive area. Yeah, I've got to give myself plenty of clearance, so. Truthfully, thinking of this, actually this has passed the edge of our field. We've got 8. I'm thinking I'm going to record this, at least do one thing useful right now. This is about on the edge of the field actually. Yeah, I could record this as it at least help the mower. Yeah, when we actually do that. Is what I'm thinking. Unload combine? What? That's different. I didn't expect to see that. Right, yeah, this is not far. It might be a little bit over our field. Yeah, I'm trying to, and I don't mind if it's got a bit of a. No, I do, because yeah, I'm going to treat this as though all this entire edge is gone. Yeah, because literally we're just going to cut. I should say, no, that line of trees is about. That's still in ours. Don't mind having a good headland. But yeah, now where does this go to? It's a bit of an incline, it really is. But for that's why I thought it would make an ideal grass field. Yeah, as well as our farmyard. Now then, let's start to turn because we're about on the edge of that. Now we're going over the edge. Now we are over the edge. Right, sorry about this. Yeah, just got to try and keep myself really on that line. It's not far off. I think I'm a little bit out of that actually, so I'm going to have to meet that, and we're going to get a bit of a. Indeed, CP2 it is. Right, at least we did one thing useful. Right, what am I going to do? There's very little I can do other than just literally grab those and I think we were going to time-lapse this, and then when we've done this, I am going to, yeah, what are we sowing? What did I say? Oh, of course, yes, canola. See, one of the few things we can go directly from, oh, there's a few nasty bits. Right, I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to do this field, and there looks like quite a few little bits where it's not quite right. Looks like this could have done with a 5.1. It reads it as 5.2. I've never had this problem before though. I've only seen this on Calmlands. I've had it at 5.2 meters on the Rhombos map, and there was no problems where you weren't actually catching patches of the field. So this is new. But for now, oh wow, there's a lot of them. Really are. Right, I'm going to say my words. We're going to get this field cultivated. Then I am going to, we're going to get the liming done, and we might not get it all done in this session, but I'd at least like to get the field cultivated and the seeding seeded. And yeah, I do realise it's 11, isn't it? So hopefully we will be sorted, yeah, by that time. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Actually, you know something? No, let's have a quick look. Oh wow! Now the environmental score's up to 77. So it's like it catches up with it after a few days. Yeah, just wanted to have a look at this. Still don't understand why it does that weird thing where you can't escape from it. The soil information. Is it? How do you get that? Is it the help menu? No, it's not. Yeah, I don't understand why on the precision farming you sometimes get the menu that I got stuck on last time. I'm trying to see if there's anything that you. I don't get it. There's like more information. Ah, it's you're right. Select does that. Okay, well I never knew that. Environmental score details. Right, smashing. Okay then, right. Let's look at the product. We've got all of the things that we've got. Because I know we've got a lot of product. And now we're making that into bread, and that's going to take a long time. Though there's an awful lot of. I think it was 18 tons of flour. It isn't very fast on the baking side of things, and we've not really got money to do much. Not even to really make it a level 2 with that fantastic mod. But let's have a quick look. Yeah, we've got 18 tons of flour. We've still got 76 tons of oats. Now, the one bad thing is, as I know from experience, is you can't take that back out. But of course, it was a bit of a, well, where do we store it? Do we tip it on the ground? So I'd sooner have that chugging along, and it is going to earn us a lot of money. It's just going to be slow. It really is. Now, how much bread do we get? What are the cycles? 48, 408. It is about 2.5, just under 3 tons, I think, for that. So 3 tons of that a day. It's about 6,000 or 7,000 a day. When you consider some of the original giants, that's not bad. It is a steady. Is there anything else we can do though with the oats other than that? There isn't, is there? Not off that. No. Right, it's that. That's the one thing we can do. Right, now the other we're making, straw silage, and we've got enough for one more. So we've got 707,000, yeah, and rising. And if we look on the, we do realise that we're actually, wow, yeah, 260,000 if we sold that at the animal dealer that we've got right now. So obviously that's a lot. Yeah, the as I say, yeah, it's actually maybe about between 5,000 and 7,000. Obviously the flour's worth quite a lot but I'd sooner do the bread. I really would, because that's a nice little earner really on top of the bit of an earner from our generator. That is not bad at all. So right, so canola. Yeah, we are really struggling there for tractors. We truthfully are. So that again, first of all, I really would like to go for. I love the disturbed simulations, and I would always go for that. I know I also wanted the lime producing mod, but again, we've not got enough stones, I don't think, to really justify the expense. We'll spend 25 or 35,000, I think it is, and not that we've got that right at the minute. But if we do, well, we could sell a bit of our silage and earn quite a bit of cash off that. But again, I don't want to be using our assets like that. I really do want to be buying the BGA, which is 110,000, something like that. We're going to have a slow tick up from that soon. This is going to be the last month, and all we've got left to do is to go through the winter months. So yes, we could cut the grass one more time. We could actually. September's not a bad thing. So I think before we speed up time in this month, we will probably cut the grass. But right now, yeah, we are literally going to do this field, and as you can see, it is a lot. But I will time-lapse this now, because all we've got left to do is this. It will be probably, yeah, this is probably going to be a smaller session. It really is. So I'll be happy if we can just cultivate the fields, and next session I think we shall seed lime and all that type of stuff. I might make a few courses off camera, but I would like to tidy this up. As you can see, it is a real mess. There's an awful lot of bits and bobs that are just not cultivated. I've never seen this do this ever. I have used this extensively, and it was a 5.2 metre course. It's very strange that bits of the field are just like certain squares are just not actually doing. It's really strange, but anyway, we'll tidy up afterwards. So I am for now going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. don't think that's exhaustive, but yeah, I have never seen a field like this. I have used this quite a lot on a couple of Let's Plays. It's almost like a pattern. You can see the lines. It really is. I'm not tempted to blame the cultivator. I'm tempted to blame the map bin, as I've seen this cultivator on lots of other maps. It's strange. It's, yeah, like there's lines, almost like it misses squares just randomly, but it's not as random as you think when you look down the lines of the little dots. But I've had to really, well, as you've seen, there's still a few little bits, but I would just be taking forever. But you can see there's little lines, little dots, and they are almost in patterns. So to me, it suggests that it is the map. Perhaps doesn't like this cultivator, but yeah, here, this is a line that goes all in that one line, and the dots are obviously on different rows, but yeah, I've seen it on mowers. It's usually, though, when your implement isn't as wide as it's set, but then it was almost like one of them was missing and one of them was okay, which that's even stranger, being as they're both identical machines. Right, anyway, yes. I think I will leave it here for today, though. Yeah, I will. It's, well, I'll probably add more to this. This is the recording session I'm ending, so not actually the session, because it would be too short. If we follow these, I could ill afford keep doing follow me. But yeah, there's a few bits around the edges as well where it wasn't right. So next session we are going to get the sowing done. Yeah, the canola. Oh. Yeah, I see a big patch that I've missed. Yeah, the canola will do canola oil as well, so that is again a good little earner. I've got the additional store mod, so that's always going to bring in quite a bit of cash as well. We have now done the, yeah, that is a point, we don't actually really own this, although I've gone down here, this isn't really ours. Yeah, I'm going to have to shift this down. I'd not sort of thought about that, but it's not our field, and these are mucky. I do realise that as well. Fantastic. Yeah, there's a bit of edges there and stuff, so we are doing well. I'm quite pleased. Although it's the little tiny bits, we've done very well. It's just that, as in most farmers, we've actually got it all tied up, and we can't really get the money out. Well, we could sell the silage, but I really don't want to. No, I'd just like to get the canola done, and obviously we've invested in all the lime and the fertiliser. Shouldn't be so, yeah, pH value is good. So to go from good to perfect doesn't take much. So yes, next session we're going to get that done. We're going to get the liming done. I'm just going to do a few courses off camera. I'm going to do the 28 metre. But it seems to me to go down to 24 metres quite a lot. Whether that's only for the liming and the fertiliser is 28 metre, but it's supposed to be a 28 metre. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to say goodbye because I'm going to join this together, but I'm off camera. I'm going to do a few courses, so I'm going to see you shortly. Hello. I shouldn't be saying hello, no, because I'm joining this, aren't I? My bad. Right, that's going to start. We are going to do the seeding. Where did I put the seed? Ah, there we are. Yeah, I always forget. I hate that when I forget that I'm joining them and then you've got two hellos. It might seem a little thing, but it's annoying. Right, so then. Yeah, in fact, if he's going to start on that side, then so are we. At least then we can see where we've gone with the white. Yeah, yeah, it is a very strange thing with this field. I've never ever had to go over a field like we did on this one, ever. Right, let's let him go first. And then we should follow. Right, smashing. Right, we're on the right crop. And we need to be going slower. Why? I said slower, not stop. missing a bit. Called Bennett. I don't understand it. It like does a weird thing and then right. That'll do. We've actually gone to the edge of this, apart from that bit that we missed. Right, I'm gonna time lapse this the same as I did that. Oh, do I? Oh, I've not moved those, have I? Do I? Or do we chat? Is it? I'm trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, it's this is a bit of a weird one because obviously we really are doing quite poorly in a way, or so it appears. But we really could sort of buy the, but we'd clear off all of what we owned. Don't know whether we do or we don't. I know in real life, if you were in such a thing, you would get rid of the asset that you've got and you would sell it so that you could move on with the asset that you're wanting. But the trouble is, the asset that we would sell everything on the hour if we did it that way, and it would take a long time to, with a 48 ton. Oh wow, there are still some spots. Wow. Yeah, it would take a long time, but it would also, if you did it the other way and you sold it all, you'd sell everything, which would give us quite a big cash pot. We could do the BGA and we'd have a bit more, but then we'd have nothing to stick in the BGA for the energy. So it's one of those catch-22 situations, and it is a survival, so there is no, you know what I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, this is strange. I've never seen this on a field before. Don't seem to like that little cultivator, which that's bizarre. Yeah, I mean, I literally went over so many spots. I've never ever had to do that ever with any other map or any other. No, I haven't. And I have used these, say, on Rhombos and everything. It was spot on, but you can see all these odd spots. So there's still the spots that I've missed. And as he says it now, none appear. But there are ones there, definitely. Yeah, I am enjoying this on here. I really am. But yeah, it's strange. I think it is the problems that's giving me a bit of a. And Silver Run's big as well. And I think with the Silver Run, I tried to go on Silver Run yesterday, and I think it's. Oh, right. Yeah, that is to be expected, isn't it? Right, we could. No, we can't. That's the trouble. You can't set a worker going with it because it does what we showed. I don't know that you would have seen it. I did talk in one of the middle of the time lapses, but then it disappeared. Right, so I'm at that corner there. Right, and I do hate the way they do that. Yeah, because I basically removed the talking bit and just so I showed one bit where the workers still miss a line, but you won't have seen it because it just looks like part of the time lapse. So yeah, that's one of those, and this is still doing that thing, and I do know where I dropped that. Right, yeah, it drops from there again. It's like because of the size of the bags when you overcut, and I did try and press stop as well. Yeah, it's weird. It's like when it gets close to the end, if you press click. No, it's actually done it now. Right, well that'll do. I'd sooner have 95% than keep spilling bags all the time. Right, let's get that going again. Yeah, at least it's not just going a few yards. That did an entire round of the fields. So yeah, that is not bad at all. Oh yeah, it is, and it's on auto as well. You can switch it off, which makes a nice change. Right, I love the way you can see this. Right, there we got to, just there. Oh, what? Now, you were okay a minute ago. Okay, it's doing its little twiddle, and we should carry on. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Sometimes you perceive that something is big, and it isn't actually. I want that on, but Whether it is some sort of subconscious perception that it's big and that's what, oh no, that's all right. That may be what's doing it, but yeah, I just could not face Silver. It will pass. It's not, yeah, it's not good. I will go back on. I seem to have had problems on quite a few Let's Plays again. Sometimes, yeah, it's right now. I do need to, yeah, let's do this strip. I need to look very closely at textures now when you're doing this type of overlap. I don't want any lines that are missing either. I'd sooner have a bit of overlap than not. Yeah, I do love this. I think it's amazing, the caster. It is a big field though. Yeah, this time, no, I am actually processing this as well. Yeah, when this goes, we shall make oil with it. Again, we can still use the same, the factory that we've got already. That's what I love about it. It's so versatile. Not necessarily the most stupendous cycles, but it is very good. And they're not bad either. It's very good for making flour. That's one thing I have got to say. Yeah, I always have been very impressed with that. I've got too big an overlap. Let's come across. Yes, I'm glad we've got this. We will have got this done. So just got the... oh, we will have the spraying as well. So yeah, when the liming's finished, we'll just set the fertilising going, and then when the fertiliser's gone, I think by that time we will have finished this and we will do the spraying. We shall. And I am so chuffed that our precision farming went up from 48, and with all the work we've done, the cultivating and the liming and the spraying that we did, it might not have immediately shot up, but it has shot up nicely now. That is really, really good. 77. It's usually, yeah, it usually take me a lot longer to get a thing like that. The fact we've only done the one crop and then just all the work on it, and then yeah, now we've done the cultivating, then I'm chuffed. I presume with us doing cultivating, it won't really care about this. Aha. Right. Ooh, that's not far off finished. Not far off finished at all. I'm quite impressed. Almost makes me look like I know what I'm doing. With only buying 2 8 tons bags of lime. Yeah. Whereas I bought a lot last time, didn't I? It's although yeah, we had all that spillage as well. That was annoying, but again, I like it. We've used it as a not a prop. That's not the right word. Yeah, to go with the storyline that it is. Oh wow. And keep your eye on so we can stop it when we get close to 3.5. That'll do. That's close enough. That'll do. I could have literally got some off, but when you're that full, I don't think it's that. We should do this time, and that is. Oh, it's not. It looks like it's leaning on the field, but it's actually on the field edge. It's not too bad. So we've got a down and a partial overlap up. And that should be us done. Yeah, it is. It's right. I can see this stop sign on the field. I keep forgetting about that because it's obviously it's quite a new addition to Courseplay. That is that actual feature. So it is really useful. Yeah, I will. It's like anything, isn't it? Right, I'm over there. Yeah, you don't always get used to new features like that straight away because you're used to something being a certain way for quite a while. It's very useful. Those clouds are really gathering now. Yeah, I can see. I don't know. They still seem a bit away. I don't mind if it rains while I'm seeding with something like this, although I think it would probably, you'd have to put something over the seeder top to stop it clogging, and that's obviously something you can't really do that on this game, but you like anything. So my other laptop, I'm uploading now, and the last episode of Calmlands, actually, strangely enough. I did that? Oh no, I think it has. Yeah, it has. It's just you can't see it. Yeah, I've got another Agrez, but again, Agrez is one that I could have faced Agrez, but then when I went on it, I remembered that I'd got problems on Agrez again, and I'm like, sometimes that can be a bit soul destroying. I did actually used to run away from that. I did stop my second Horbeleron because it had got problems. But as a content creator, you get to a certain point and you think you've got to get over it. You can't like leave a story half done. You just got to crack on. And yeah, I've had loads of problems that I've faced many times now where acting I had problems and I went back. You can't stop your story just because you've got usually mod clashes, and usually quite serious ones. I mean, on Riverside we've had multiple serious developments that have stopped us. Yeah, even the other day when the animals disappeared, that was a horrible one. That one was very unexpected to go on there, and a very big shock when all of a sudden you realise all of your animals have disappeared. Yeah, all because you put a new mod on. It's a little bit. Now this, oh yeah, again, I was about to say that this seems better than the last time. But then again, that is true. Different seeds have different coverage. Oats is again one that is quite, whereas this is quite good. We only had 1.4, I think it was, tons of seeds in this, and we've still got half of that left. So yeah, I think the best is sorghum. That always amazes me. It is quite an amazing crop. Don't miss your line. I don't want any. No point in doing this if you've got to go over your bits and bobs where you've already done. Yeah, I'm chuffed about this. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with our progress. I know we bought bits of equipment as we're going along, and they say there is the grass to cut as well, which, again, we need more tractors. Yeah, even one of the farmers will do nicely as our mower. You could leave that mowing, it's literally so inexpensive, but even now at the minute I really do want to buy the BGA. It's the topmost sort of thing, but I don't know how we're going to do it without spending. We may have to do that. Oh, it has reached the end. Fantastic. It's reached the end, but it's on the opposite end of the stop. That makes no sense. Did it run out again? I have never seen Courseplay finish at the opposite end, and it has finished. Then the stop sign. That's really bizarre. Oh well, we seem to be having a bizarre episode and a bizarre week where everything's going wrong, and yeah. But I will be, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to be quite logical about this. Right, we need to be careful. Yeah, in fact, let's do it like that. Save that till last. Yeah, I'm going to be logical. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to finish Riverside. I'm not going to start Purbeck straight away. I'm not going to be waiting a long time. But what I mean is I'd like to finish Silver Run as well. Yeah, and then when I've finished that, I'm still going to do Agrez. I'm going to go on Agrez, and I'm going to try and sort the problem out that we've got on that, so that we can get on with that undisturbed. And then when I've got Agrez sorted out, I have got an episode to post, but it should have been longer, but then the problems meant that I couldn't do what I was going to do, so I've left that. Right, let's record this way. Yeah, so I have got another Agrez, which I will be posting tomorrow. Oh, I'm making a right mess of this. That's one way. I love actually following the lime. You can see where you've gone really clearly. Yeah, I think this will actually do. I don't think we're going to need any more seed for this. I think it's actually got the coverage. Oh, missing corners now in the middle of the field. Right, we'll finish off. Yeah, we'll move. Yeah, so I'm not abandoning the other Let's Plays. I don't do that anymore. It's a long time since I've abandoned one. Right, since, yeah, it really was. My second Horbelleron, I had problems and I just couldn't face it, and I just bolted, which is ridiculous. It is as a content creator, but yeah, I have not done that for a while now. In fact, that probably was my last one, actually. Yeah, I think I've never run away since any Let's Play. Or, I mean, I'll stop recording for a week and then I'll think, come on, it's about time you went back and faced that. But yeah, I haven't abandoned ship since Horbelleron 2. Right, let's get these mopping up bits. Right, fantastic. Brilliant. Not much left to do now. Getting there. Apart from these funny little spots. Yeah, they're very, very strange. And they won't cover. No, it's these like slightly uncultivated ones. Little patches. Still, we'll check the map. I do love that feature of the game. It's fantastic. Yeah, that you can actually look and see. Yeah, I think there's a bit on that edge. We might need to go and clean that up. Yes, I am really enjoying this. I was thinking yesterday as I was just doing the first half of this that I recorded yesterday, and I was thinking, where am I going to go? And I was thinking of the canola crop, and I was thinking, yeah, but that's next year. So we've got the grass still to do, one more cut this year, which we're going to do. Are we going to start that this session, or are we going to do? I think that'll be next session. Yeah, well, we're going to keep it tidy where we. Yeah, we've got this, and we're going to do the fertilising and the spraying, and then, yeah, we'll keep, as I keep saying about jobs, we'll keep it as a job, as in, like, yeah, we're going to complete a set of jobs, which is the task. I do like that approach. Although when a Let's Play gets to a certain bit, Rhombos broke that mould. It was that big, Rhombos Mark 1. You just couldn't always do that. You couldn't do a job. You'd sometimes take 3 sessions to do the job that you wanted to do because it was just so large. Right, let's go past on this side and finish those. I think that's a dodgy bit. It is. That isn't though. And that isn't, I don't think. And there's all those little white blobs. They are... Yeah, I think that bit over there, if we look quickly. Ah, yeah, actually it is, I'm right. Yeah, because a field of green, well, yeah, it almost matches the green of the field, but that is canola. Yeah, when it's in grass, it's not always the easiest thing to see. So yeah, we'll just do this little edge, and I could have. Yeah, why am I not filling that with and setting that going? Tut tut tut. You've only got 2 tractors, and you're not even overlapping them properly. Oh, I don't know. No. This is the one for the fertilizer because it's got its front loader. I do love the fact that we can do that. Right, let's have a look. Because to me, that looks like he's actually stopped. Yeah, did one strip down there where he's not got auto, switched auto off, because that's where you can see the green and the yellow a little bit different. I don't know why that's done that, but I know it. That's bizarre, because that does say the stop sign's there. When you looked on the overview, we looked at the stop sign on the mini-map and it was wrong. Now it's right. And I have the testimony of the recording. Right, now let's stick this with the other bit that we'd already done, which is in this long grass that you can hardly see. Hopefully we'll get a big enough thing that we can yeah, clearly see where it is. Right, fantastic. Let's get some fertilizer in and we'll get this going now. Yeah, we should easily, well, you say that. We used 5 tons last time of fertilizer. That was actually quite a shocker. I really didn't expect that. Now then we need to do the fertilizer spreader first. No, actually we should be alright like that. Yay. And then we shall set this going again. Now it is on auto, I can see it. Right, that'll do. Fantastic. Right, now I'm hoping this time this actually, yeah, does this right, and then what we're going to do is finish that little bit, and then we're going to do this, well, we're going to see if it says weeds growing, so we are going to do the weeds as well. Now we want first waypoint. Do wish it would not undo the samurai. I hate that. Yeah. Let's get this little strip finished. And oh, there are some stones I've missed, but not much. You know, we didn't do a bad job for saying it was mostly manual, really. Yeah, I did notice in editing that the tractor I set going with the was following, well, I did it with a standard worker, that actually kept on doing the same patch. It did the same patch about 3 times, because I look back at editing and thinking, what a waste of money, we've got hardly any money, and that tractor kept doing the same bit, he was going the same way. Right, sprayer. Well, that was very economical in comparison to our oats, yeah, where we used far more than that. It's fantastic. Let's drop this here. Can we lower it to make it a little bit more realistic than dropping it from a great height? Right, fantastic. Yes, we've got a few backs now for that, and all sorts of wonderful things right now. We want the spray, and we've got 2 sets of spray this time. Yeah, so hopefully we won't run out this time. Are we gonna? I think we will let the worker do this, because it's a bit of a nightmare to work out where this is. And we'll stick both of these in. I think we'll still have a bit of spare, but I think we'll do it this time. Let's have a look. Did I? I didn't. I did do a course. I know I did 27 meter. Fantastic. And the beauty of was using the worker is I can home in on the action a little better. Yeah, because I hate spraying and fertilising, because you usually have to be so far out. Oh wow, could easily actually do with another one. Right, so the start of this course is over here. Is there going to be any overlap? Probably a little, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, I've got to keep my eye on the other tractor. Right, let's go then. Am I going to time lapse this? I don't think it's going to take about 5 minutes. I think we'll chat. Yeah, where we're going to go with this. Right, fertiliser spreader's doing nicely. Only 24 metre though. I think what we'll do is, no, let's stop that for 1 minute. I think we're going to wait till that's done one pass, because it's smaller than us. It's not going to take long for that to have passed us by. By the time it's reached the second, which is just this point here, then we can follow safely, because he's actually bigger than us. But if we do it now, he's going to clock us. He's going to catch the arms. The boom. Let's give it its proper name. Yeah, it's the minute I can't see the end to the dilemma of like what we do about selling and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's still a bit of a dilemma. Right, let's get this ready. Yeah, I can't see how we're going to get the 100 and something thousand presently, because I made the mistake. What I could have done was I could have sold half of the oats. That would have brought in quite a lot of cash, 50 odd grand ish. Yeah. But of course I put it in because I didn't have anywhere to store it, and then obviously afterwards you think, but you can't take that out, and then you like think, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to bring us income for quite a while, because we'll be able to do the flour almost instantly, and we'll still do that, like, so we can at least see all of the boom. Yeah, it is going to bring in a steady income of 6,000 or 7,000 on top of our generator each month, which that's brilliant. But again, we could have really done with a cash injection now, so we're really relying on the generator, which it's very hit and miss. The other thing is I am going to say is I really did want to switch this to hard economy. Yeah, I did, which means my prices are going to be awful, which means going to earn less than 7. We'll probably be earning 3.5 from our bread, and also we will earn far less from the silage. It will halve that. So at the minute it says if we sold that we would get 263, but we would get 132, which would just be enough for the BGA. But if this is going to be a survival role play, then to me it needs to be tough, and that is not bad. Also going to mean the generator really is split in two again, and which that means we'll be seeing 3,000 and stuff like that nearly every day, even with the best, and we'll see 1,006 for the worst. It really is. I mean, I don't think I've ever done it where I've had the fuel is on hard, like quick. I have this time. I've literally got everything switched on. I mean, I have everything switched on normally, apart from ploughing, but I've even got that switched on. So we're completely right. Okay, now that shocks me, actually. That really does shock me that that's run out, because I don't think that 5 tons is going to do it again. I have never known fertiliser to be so. There's still an awful lot left to do. It just seems so wrong. It's like the fertilising rates just, and it is on auto. Wow. I think we're going to need to bring 10 tons. I can't ever think of a map where I've needed so much fertiliser on a field this size. I mean, look, we're not even half done. We've used best part of 5 tons of fertiliser. I've never known that, ever, on any map. So that's 2 weirdnesses about the map. And hard economy, well, yeah, start from scratch makes no difference to that type of thing. So I am a bit flummoxed, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's very little left. Oh, seriously? You're nowhere near the seeds. Oh, I don't actually, you're right. That's not mine. It's yeah, about there-ish. We've done it. Wow. There's no way that's going to do that little lot. I am heavily shocked. Fertiliser's really quite amazing, and that's awful. So there's the entire 2 sort of. Right, so which way where did it get to? Right, we're going to need to go and get some more. Yeah, and this is without hard economy. It's thrown us some curveballs already. Let's go and grab one and we'll just fill up at the top. I think I unheard of 10 tons of fertilizer, and we won't be far off using all of that. That's just something's not right. Oh well, we'll just it's part of the fun of the survival. Let's look for cars as well. I don't want to be bumping into any cars. He says as he very nearly bumps into a car. Yeah, let's zoom in a little. And I do think we need to wash this. I really do. Yeah, I mean this is costing us more than I'm expecting, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, pallets. Good job this is as reasonably priced as it is, because this would be really quite tough. We'll leave this up here, I think, and we'll just keep going to, yeah, we'll grab another one every time we do it. Right. Oh, and remember, yeah, we don't want to be filling this, otherwise it's gonna, yeah, about 3003. Actually, I wanted a bit more than that, really, because of course that's total 3003, which means that's actually quite short. Yeah. Now we can actually see. There, you'll do. We don't want any spillages on the shop because I'm never going to own that. Whoa. Yeah, so we had pretty much the same before. That was 4 tons. 4.2 tons that's got through. I have known massive fields on Lone Oak and humongous fields that have used less than that. Yeah, that is definitely strange. Right, which side does it finish on? So it goes up there. It started an overlap here, I think. Besides which, it's precision farming. That is one of the beautiful things of precision farming, is the fact that yes, it won't waste. I do love that fact. It is amazing. Yes, I am thoroughly enjoying this. I really am. I did think I would have left it alone by now, as in, I don't mean bolted. I mean left it alone because that was the plan. But it seems to be the thing that I can face when everything goes south. So yeah, we do need to wash these, I must admit. Now then, let's have a look. What does it say though? On the bit we've already sprayed, you've got to stop for a minute. Yeah, it's really weird. Always scares the living daylights out of me, that does. When you look at it, it still says the weeds are growing for a few seconds, and then it adjusts to how it really is. So this is the last job we're going to do this session. This is going to be, yeah, fantastic. I'd like then, I thought we were going to do the mowing. Yeah, we are, really. We do want that. Or do we do that next year? I'd sooner zip through the winter months to get this growing, if I'm honest. Yeah, that seems to me the most pressing thing, because we want to get the oil underway, and there's nothing really, there's no contracts, it's just us. So we could, once we've done this, this will be the last job that we've got to do. We'll also see the precision farming tick up. I'm tempted to do that now, actually, and then next year we'll do that grass cutting on that small bit of a field that we've got on field 8. I mean, yeah, I've got to really include that. So I'm not sure when to make the switch to hard economy, because I would like to. I might actually do it after we bought the BGA, keep it on normal for that one bit of traction. And I'm trying to think. I don't think we can. Well, I suppose going through winter, we shall see how we fare on the tick up on normal economy before, if we can get to the BGA on the tick ups through winter. Well, I don't think we will, but you never know. Sometimes you can get a nice tick up on normal economy with that, as we've seen a couple of times. And then other times, if it was on hard economy, we're just going to have the most awful tick up. So I don't mind that when we're doing okay, when we've established a little bit. I don't mean fully established. We've also got animals and all sorts to, yeah. I'd like to do chickens at the very least. Chickens and sheep. Sheep have become one of my staples, and they're a fantastic way of earning money. They'll literally, we can do the wool and the clothes, which we also usually do through that. So that's that multi-production, is that right? No, the all-in-one, I keep forgetting its name wrong now. Yeah, the all-in-one by the law is so fantastic. There's so many things it can do. It really is quite amazing. Now, how are we doing with the fertilizer spreader? Is he... Oh, I think they're going to catch up with us, if I remember rightly. I think they're slightly faster than us, which is why it's gaining. I think when we get to the end, we should disturb our worker for a second and make them veer off course. Oh. Okay, you're doing this no different than I thought. So actually, I think you're going to miss the fertilizer spreader, because it should be going up and down. Yeah, I think we've missed it. I don't think we need to do anything. Yes, I am chuffed with that progress. I am, but it's slow going financially. But then again, it should be. That's the whole point of this. Yeah, even on normal economy. But I would like to switch it. Yeah, I would like it to go ramp it up a little bit. Where normally it starts to go ease off a little. I want to put the not the brakes. Yeah, literally make this so it goes a little bit more difficult. But at least I had that fact of getting that initial. Yeah, well, you need a little bit of help, and I know this is a survival challenge, but yeah, we're going to ramp it up as the Let's Play goes in, and I like that. Now then, where is your... over there? We're going to go in the middle, aren't we? Or are we going to whack our other worker? No, we're almost following each other, actually, looking at this. Right, now that didn't go where I thought it would. I thought you'd done that patch. Ah, you have. At least it means I'm paying attention. Let's have a look on this while we are... yeah, actually not doing the work. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got that little tiny strip of pH that went funny, and we have got one last strip, and that does look very pretty. Yeah, we have done well, so that's good. And then there's two touches where we didn't actually quite scan the fields properly. Right, should be our last strip and the fertilizer's last strip, so I'm not sure. That's not going to catch us up. Oh, actually this... oh no, there's an up and a down for us. That's any trouble with the spray. You can't see where it is. So I'm going to... that's why I like doing this with a worker, with Courseplay, because it knows exactly where it's gone. It really does. Oh, let's miss the... ooh, that would have taken my head off. Yeah, we should just about do this. Oh no, this has got two, an up and a down as well, actually. That surprises me. It looks very pretty though. Let's see, has our precision farming gone? Oh, it has. It's gone up from 77 to 80. Brilliant. Oh, the one good news is that should really give us some nice bonuses, and that will help. Yeah, as that saying goes, every little bit helps. Yeah. Right. Let's let that. We should avoid it really. Just. Yeah, so I think we will. We're not going to do the mowing, even though we could, technically. It's more about the growth and the right way to see it. I'd like to do it where we go through the winter and at least see how things are. Actually, on this session, I'd like to do that. Yeah, it's probably a bit of a bigger session, but I don't mind. Again, it's all about growth on the Let's Play. But yeah, I do really wish to make that switch. I think once we've got the BGA, we go to hard economy. Yeah, and I might do this again as well. It's something I've never thought of doing, but I think it is true at the beginning of a Let's Play is usually when you need the most help. And we've observed that nicely without being too awful. We've made the rules so they're tough, but then we've also acknowledged the fact that it is quite hard in the very beginning. So yeah, and at the point where you would normally make a lot of money, we're going to slow it down, which means now, yeah, we'll do it like that so we don't. Yeah, fantastic. Let's pull this over here. We haven't put the sleep mat down yet, have we? And there's still quite a lot of levelling to do over here. It is a bit awful. Right, so we've got almost 2 tons. I can't believe that. 8 odd tons of fertiliser on a field. I know it's a big field, but wow. Yeah, there's smoothing to do there as well. That's going to cost me a fortune, even with smoothing. Right, fantastic. That's, yeah, spot on. Beautiful green. And a little tiny bit of this left. But we will still get 2 next time, because it is I know it is a big field. It is much bigger than I thought. That is true. Or you don't normally get 95 tons of oats from a standard field. Yeah, so it is big. Right, I say, let's go through. We missed the rain. We did all of our work. And remember, we are getting a bit of a tick, and we are going to go to 9 o'clock. Yeah, I always do that in the... Yay, we missed the rain. Fantastic. We did do everything as well, so I'm well chuffed. Ooh, beautiful sea of green, apart from those little... Ooh, now that was a nice little, what does it say? Yeah, just the needs roller, which I expected that. We will get some rollers, but again, it's order of importance at the minute. It's more about the growth on the actual Let's Play. I would like to do animals as well, and yeah, I would normally like to have done those by now, but again, this is going to be a bit of a different one. Oh, now then, pay attention. Yeah, I know we can't afford a lot, but you never know. That's good value, but we've definitely beat that. So no, we'll pass on everything. No, we should. Yeah, we will be getting tick-ups off the bread. Thinking about it, and I would imagine. Yeah, I must admit it is amazing for the flour side of things. Oh wow, that was, yeah, so 14,000 income plus the income we've got from the selling of our bread. Let's have a quick look at that on camera. See how that production is actually doing. Bread, flour, 55 tons. So I would, oh no, it's still not finished. No, still plenty to do. So that's, and remember, we're only, that's amount of flour, or whatever we do, we don't need any more flour. I would imagine that's going to last probably all the way through the Let's Play. By the time that's finished with that 40 tons of flour, 90 produces 45, so it's going to half it actually. So that will, yeah, probably 1 more month, and that should be pretty much done. Right, so then, what is on sale? We can't miss. Ooh, it's beautiful, but it's a little bit out of our price range. Yeah. Only little tiny good things, like if we got a small tractor that was very reasonable, or would I be tempted? Or a small seeder or planter, yeah, that equally. Although not a seeder. We've already got a seeder. Planter maybe. Yeah, now it's slowing down. 6680. 14.3 meters shallow cultivator. Right, okay. Oh, we have got snow dropping, right. Well, we're going to crack on. We're just going to saunter through the winter. That's one thing I do love about Let's Plays when they're at this stage, and even one field job is, I do like that. Yeah, when this gets to second... Well, I know we've got 1.5 now, but yeah. Ooh, wow. We've actually done it. Oh, wow. That's very amazing. 12.5 meter. That's one that adds well, and the... Yes, it is. It's one that you can hitch something onto. It's a small one though. Plus, which I always find if you're going to go into the BGA business, that the slurry and digestate sprayers actually, yeah, bite into your business. Yeah, your model's not right. Right, we're going to press on till this snow has, yeah, passed. I did. Yes. No. I just have had a look. Terror. I just really don't like missing the sales. So we've actually reached our goal at the very least. So we're almost ready to buy that, place it, and then we're going to switch it to hard economy. And you do have to come out. So, oh wow! Now that was a cracking tick up. It's beautiful, beautiful February morning. It looks more like April. It's gorgeous. Right then, let's have a look. Ooh. Now that is a good, really is a very good. I think we will. We'll leave the extension, we'll leave the spreading discs for now. We'll just buy it as is. 21,000 for that is a definite snippet. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm converted. I have joined the Bredal supporters club. Right, and let's crack on. Yes, because it's not like we need to slow down for... yeah, we're going to take this straight to... I think, is it July? Okay, we've done everything on the field. There's nothing to do, so we may as well go through to July and... yeah, leave it that we're going to harvest next session. And I would like to place... Right, that's all there is. So let's have a look. Now we can see we don't really need to do anything. That's why I love the mod, the Sleep Anywhere, because you literally can sit on the field edge looking at your field as it grows. There's no real worries about running out of... yeah, like not noticing when your harvest is ready, because I'm going to see the growth in front of my eyes. I like that. Goes, yeah, that's growing nicely. And ooh, we have a... No, we don't. We don't actually. Could we afford that? It's tempting actually. Well, it's a good value already, but 28 we could. I say let's go for it. This is the entire point of looking for the sales. Fantastic. Right, we're just still at that point. I do love that. That's amazing. I've not had that since Greenlands. That particular one. We had that actual case on Greenlands. I think it was not long popped, and I thought that's makes sense. It did. I'm going to look forward to using that. Yeah, we do need a baler, but no, we'll pass on that. We would go for one of those, the 12,000, I think. We will place a BGA though. In fact, I missed a trick where I should have done that. I'm not looking forward to the cost of how much it costs to put it down though, because this is... Yeah, let's do it now. Let's have a look what's on. Aha! Now that represents very good value. Yes, I've only had this once and I actually got rid of it almost straight away. It's 181 horsepower. Let's go to the max, 150. Wow, for 1,000. Yes, please. It does have some very strange... I think we can go... Oh, yeah, this is... You need the Pepe on this, I remember. Is that the biggest? No. We're going to go for that, yeah. And... this is where it goes weird. Mirrors, answer, tools, model... Oh, we will indeed. No, we will go biggest. Why not? Smashing. And oh, hang on a minute. Can we do? Right, yeah, we'll have everything, the whole shebang. Right, so it is only the back. I think we might go for a Pepe as well on the front. I do love the fact it's got that. Yeah, that is amazing. Front load. We could do it that way. No, yeah, that is strange. I'm going to go for a water reservoirs. What is that for? Okay. That's different. Oh, I see it. I do see it. Wow. Oh, we will go for that. Has it got one on both sides? No, just on one. Right, main colour. No, I actually quite like that. Brilliant. That is our third one. We're going to place the BGA now whilst we can, because we can at least send our production, so it is earning us a bit of cash as well. Yes. This is going to be the... Yeah, and this is also going to take up quite a bit of our field, because we're going for the Calmlands edit, and this is going to be a biggie, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm not... Sometimes regret doing things like this, because I don't know how good it is. Yeah, as in, yeah, Calmlands edit. Oh, 180,000. Right, I could have sworn it was less than that. Had I done that, I would not have spent that on that tractor. Wow. Okay, so we're trying to save up 180,000. Okay. Well, it looks like we're sleeping through till July, which I believe is the very month of our harvest. So we could, I suppose. Oh well. We've got our other tractor anyway. I'm quite a bit of equipment. We will save up now for the 180,000. I would say we're going to need about 200,000, and then after we've placed that, we're going to hard economy. Right, oh, it isn't. It's August. Oh, wow. I'd love that. I would really love that. That is an amazing price. I mean, nearly 50,000, but we know we are. Yeah, it's such a shame because we really could do with it. But right, last one. And then I'm leaving it at that point, ready for us to harvest next session, and then we're going to go into our oil business as well. Now that tells me we're ready. It does. So that is where we're going to leave it. Let's have a look at how we're doing. We should have a complete set of... Yeah, the flour's done and there should be no oats left. That's true. 67 tonnes, so that's going to slowly eat through that bit by bit. And we should have in the... This is now finished a long time ago and should have 1 million litres of silage to sell. To start the energy business once we've done that. So it's a good place to leave. And I do like it in a way. It's not quite going to plan, and it very rarely does. So we've got this fantastic amount of thing to harvest next session. That's going to take a while, and yeah, we've got a lot of equipment. Let's just, I know I don't do this very often, but it would be nice to take stock of the growth. Yeah, because sometimes you can think, oh, we're not doing terribly well. Well, in a way we are. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of gear here. We've got the Bredel, and we could have had a Bredel. We've got a second, and we have a wheel loader. We will grab a... Yeah, this is not the heaviest, but it is still fairly heavy. It is a wheel loader. It's definitely bigger, and yeah, it's obviously not got the reach of a telehandler, but fantastic. I'm well chuffed. Do we keep this without the front thing? We shall see. We're saving up at the minute, so we don't want to be spending anything more. We will get the spreading disc and everything on this at some point. We'll order the kits. But for now, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That is smashing growth for one session. Oh, I couldn't avoid clacking my keyboard. Why do I always do that? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this. Yes, this journey with twists and turns, and I do like that. Yeah, it's totally predictable. It's not always a good... We've had a few sort of curveballs that the map's thrown us with weird little spots on the field and stuff like that. Where we needed to go over an awful lot more, but we have got our second harvest approaching, so we should be. I think are we in our third? What will it say? Was it say third year in this, or is it still 2? Yeah, it's 2, isn't it? Until the turn. Oh, yeah. It is August, isn't it? So this is into our second year. Yeah, but it's... I can't work it out. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to say goodbye for now.